Silence, the underestimated weapon, the unshakable force, the loudest scream without a single word. People expect chaos when they throw disrespect your way. They brace for the storm, the shouts, the fights, the drama. They expect you to lose control. But you gave them nothing. No reaction, no response, just silence. And oh, how that silence spoke volumes, louder than any insult, sharper than any comeback. It cut deeper than they ever expected. Because here's the thing about silence. It forces them to face themselves. Your refusal to engage, it became a mirror they couldn't escape. Every insult they hurled, it bounced right back. Every low blow, it left them standing alone in the wreckage of their own making. They craved chaos. They needed you to react, to stoop to their level. Because if you screamed, if you fought, they could pretend they were justified. They wanted to point at you and say, "See, you're just like me." But you didn't give them that satisfaction. You walked away. And that was the ultimate blow. Your silence wasn't just the high road. It was the stage light exposing their pettiness, their insecurities, their desperate need for control. And now they hate it. They hate how their words lost their power, how their games fell apart, how their pride, so fragile, so desperate for validation, shattered in the face of your indifference. You see, pride built on the humiliation of others is nothing but a house of cards, and your silence, it was the gust of wind that sent it crashing down. They might act unfazed. They might wear their smiles like armor. But behind closed doors, when the world isn't watching, they replay every moment, every word, every mistake, wishing they could take it all back. But they can't. And that is the permanence of regret. Your silence wasn't just a response. It was a boundary, a declaration, a statement that said, loud and clear, I deserve better. And now, every time they think of you, they remember what they lost. Not just a person, but an opportunity, a chance to grow, to be better, to rise. But instead they let their pride write a chapter they can never erase. Ah, silence. What a masterpiece it creates. A symphony of power, a testament to resilience. Every quiet second you gave them, it became a weight they weren't prepared to carry. They thought they could break you, but instead, they shattered themselves. And now, in their quiet moments, they're haunted by the echoes of their own actions. What they said, what they did, what they lost. And here's the kicker. They never had control. They only thought they did. Your silence proved that. Because power, it isn't in the noise. It's in the restraint, the refusal to stoop, the quiet confidence of knowing your worth without needing their validation. They hate it. They hate that you flipped the script, that you refused to play their game. They expected to watch you break, to watch you shatter under the weight of their words. But instead, they watched you walk away, unbothered, untouchable. And that walk, that was your victory lap. You see, they thought they were the puppeteer, pulling the strings. But you cut the strings. You refused to dance. And now, they sit in the dark, clutching at shadows, trying to make sense of a game they no longer control. And oh, how their ego burns, how their pride writhes under the weight of your indifference. Because people like them, they thrive on reactions. They live for drama, for chaos, for the back and forth that feeds their fragile pride. But you denied them that. You left them gasping for the attention they no longer had. And now, every time they see your name, hear your voice, catch a glimpse of someone who reminds them of you, it stings, because deep down, they know they'll never find another you. And now, their world is quieter, empty, because without you, there's no light to dim, no energy to feed on. They're left alone, with their own darkness, their own insecurities, their own reflection. And trust me, that's a torment they'll carry for a long, long time. But you, oh, you don't carry that burden. You rise, you soar, you become the best version of yourself. And while they sit in the ruins of their own making, watching from the sidelines, you shine, brighter than ever, untouchable, unshaken, unapologetically free. So hold your head high, my friend. Your silence, it wasn't weakness, it was power, it was dignity, it was the ultimate act of self-respect. And while they sit with their pride in tatters, you stand tall, unbreakable, because they wanted to destroy you, but all they did was destroy themselves. And that is the ultimate justice.